What's up, guys? It's your girl, Holiday, the Golden Child, and I'm here, Hot Wit Holiday. And I'm always coming with some spicy guests, some tea, clear your throat. Yes, I have the one and only Mr. Ernis Blanco, fashion stylist, fashionista. Am I missing some things?
TV personality, future
yes.
millionaire,
Yes.
future billionaire,
Yes.
and dare I say, the first gay president.
Okay. No tea, no shade. Okay. I love this for you. So let's just kick right into it. You're on this dope ass show called The Impact.
Yes.
Welcome to the reality TV world.
Thank you, babe. It
Yes.
really means a lot because I know you've been so seasoned in the game. So.
Yes, and if you guys don't know, Ernest was on set with me at Jocelyn's Cabaret. He was styling Jocelyn at the time. So, and it was nice to have someone there that I knew. I've known him for a long time since COVID. And this is my guy. So, you never know who I know in the industry.
Okay, roll back since Bobo days.
Hello. So, you're on the show, The Impact.
Right.
And I just want to kick right into it because the people want to know, did you steal from Cleopatra or not? Because we want to know the story. Like, I don't want the story. We just want to know, did you steal from her or no? Because I've worked with Ernest. He's never stole from me, but we don't know. People be different people for different people.
Okay. Service says no.
Service says no. Okay, we're going to leave it there. Because all the people wanted to know was like, because Sis is going in. Sis is on this show. She has made you the middle of Hot Topic. And I know Cleopatra. We bought the same same C300, same Benz. So, a sweet girl from what I had seen, and I'm just like, I don't know Ernest to be this guy. I don't know her to be this guy. So, you stay out of that. I'm not going to unfollow anybody just yet.
No, of course. You got to, keep it neutral in the industry.
Right, but so I'm just curious to know, like, what is the problem? Like, did you style her? Did you not style her? Did you?
So I think to talk about this, we got to take it back to like 2 years ago. And that's why I feel like, I'm gonna connect the dots, but that's how I feel like that's happening on the show right now. This was just a storyline for her to kind of build off in it because it's like something that happened 2 years ago. Why are you still so mad about it? It was something happened 2 years ago. I did style her. She wasn't happy with my services, and that's fine. I don't knock anyone. At some point you're not happy with something in life, and that's fine. So
was she expecting a refund? Is that what this whole thing with the money is coming from?
So she was expecting a refund, and at first I initially did agree.
And you told her suck my dick?
No, not at first. Not at first.
Okay.
Not at first. At first, I initially did agree for the refund, but then when I seen that she already wore like 4 or 5 of my pieces, it's like at that point, what refund do you want? You say you're not happy with my services, but
you still wore the pieces.
But you still wear my stuff, exactly.
And so you have pictures of her.
I
stuff.
do. Do you want me to show you?
I want to see one. I'm not trying to be messy, y'all. I'm not trying to be messy, but I just want to see one. That what he talking about?
I got you right here.
Because we don't gossip here.
I got you right here, girl.
We don't want to gossip.
This is her wearing one of my pieces.
Oh, show it to the camera. Show it to your camera.
Right
His
here.
camera.
Where is it?
Yep.
Right here, y'all. You see? Right here. I'm gonna show y'all one more though. Hold up.
Ooh.
Cause I got receipts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just had to, y'all, because I feel like in this show, like, they really didn't give like my point of view on things.
Right.
It was kind of like, since I was like a extra or like a supporting cast, it was kind of like, well, we don't really care about your point of view. You're just the troublemaker, so let's just keep you being that.
Because Cleo comes off as a girl's girl. You know what I'm saying? She wants to be a girl's girl. And so I just couldn't understand, Kitty is spicy.
Yeah.
So Kitty's she's spicy. So I get the feud and I get them back and forth. But I really do think like maybe I've watched people do a lot of things for storylines. And not saying she needs one.
Right.
But sometimes when you get in front of them cameras and the lights is on and the pressure's on and the people are moving, you start doing certain things in front of cameras that you wouldn't normally do that's within your character. So I think it's safe to say that there's accountability on both parts.
Right. No, I never once was like, oh, I don't know this chick. I never styled her. No. But I'll give it to you like this. They were filming since August.
Right.
Me and Kitty didn't join the show till November. They had no footage from August till November until
because they didn't call Holiday. But that shit happens like that.
Until we joined the show.
Right.
So I just feel like, truth be told, I just feel like they knew this season is dry. Producers knew, cast knew, this season is dry. So it's like, let's make them the bad guys.
Pick me up.
All right, pick me up.
And speaking of styling, so your career doesn't stop there. You're constantly moving. You're building new things, and I love that. You know, like sometimes what happens is like when you're doing certain things, people expect you to be a one-trick pony,
right?
And you can't be a one-trick pony. Even the Bible says diversify your portfolio.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? You need 7 streams of income. You need to make different moves. So I know for me, you know, I used to be a stripper. Everybody thought that's all you can do is be a stripper. And then when I stepped into a whole nother spectrum, the podcast world, and I soared there, they were like, oh, okay, we're going to give her credit for being in the podcast world. And then I circled and you know, got on TV, and they're like, okay, she's a reality star. She could do that too. And oh, okay, she opened a business. Oh, she wrote a book. I'm not a one-trick pony.
Right.
I could do multiple things. So I know people know you as a stylist and one of the most famous, because you're on the show with the Unpack, is Chinese Kitty. But what else is it like I know you're building other things, so what else are you building outside of styling these clients and these celebrities?
So outside of styling
and getting into tea,
because I want to tap into that that styling thing too. But outside of styling, I'm right now building my house of Blanco, which me and you know, shout out to Holiday, because she was the one who put the idea in my head. Shout out to my sis. But I'm right now building the house of Blanco, which, you know, at first I just wanted to kind of be like a showroom thing, but as I thought about it and wanted to give more like details into it, I'm like, why not make it all? And who I draw my inspiration from is, shout out to Jonathan. I love him down, the hairstylist.
Yeah.
You go to his shop in, you know, Houston, Texas. I'm not really sure where it's at exactly. I've never visited, but just following off social media is a one stop for all. It's makeup, hair, styling. So I just figured, why can't I do the same? You know, House of Blanco could just be a universal thing. I'm very connected to well-known hairstylists, well-known makeup artists, so well-known photographers. I'm just like, it could be a one.
Book your suites in House of Blanco.
Okay, and I'm just like, everybody wants to feel like a celebrity. Even the girls who just work a regular 9 to 5, or people who just work in the medical office. They want to sometimes feel like, you know, I'm special too.
Yes.
So I want everyone to feel special. You know what I mean?
House of Blanco coming soon.
House of Blanco coming soon, August 2024.
Oh, we put a date on it.
Yes.
Put that shit on.
Put it on. Put it on the flow.
Put that shit on.
But to tap back into the styling thing, I'm so glad you brought it up. I definitely want to talk about that, because I just feel like people just think I just came out of thin air. Like, oh, who is this boy? He just was seen with Jocelyn, and now he's on a reality. I've been doing this since 2017.
I know.
You know, I worked with Sweetie, Black China. I've worked with Asian Doll. I've worked with Dream Doll. I've worked with a plethora of people. I've assisted Cardi for her 2017 VMA performance. She came shopping with me at Saks. I was the one who brought her in, you know, via her team, of course. But not everyone in this game, because they did that.
Right.
And I just feel like people don't give me my credit or my flowers, because it's like, oh, you're attached to Chinese Kitty, so you're just Chinese Kitty stylist. Chinese Kitty stylist. And it's like, I'm much more than that, you know?
But you know what? We need somebody when they at the top to bring us up too. So shout out to Chinese Kitty.
Oh, absolutely.
For staying solid to you and bringing you
shout
up
out to my sis,
for and we need more people, and maybe other people would be further in life if other people stepped in and said, hey, you know what? I'm on this journey. Take this journey with me.
Of course. And shout out to her, because I honestly, for real, like 100%, I would not have been part of the Impact New York had it not been for my good sister Kitty. So shout out to her for bringing me in, you know.
I love that.
Shout out to her.
I love that. We're talking about perception and separation.
Right. So
the perception of you is what?
I feel like people have this really nasty perception of me, that they just feel like it's just a really bad perception of me, and I'm just the type that usually I don't.
Do we give a fuck?
Oh, I could curse. Okay. I don't give a fuck. So I usually don't go about that. But since this is in the industry and everyone's so well connected, you kind of do have to care about how people view you and how people perceive you. And I feel like there's just a perception of me that is just like, oh, he's a thief, or he's disrespectful, or he's unprofessional.
But okay, so there are when people give certain titles to people, I feel like there has to be taking you out of the situation and knowing you personally. Right. Because I have to stay true to my followers, which is there's some truth to every rumor.
Of course.
Right? So at some point you might have been nasty to somebody. Right. At some point somebody does feel like you owe them something. hence Cleopatra. And you like, well, I don't owe you shit, but to her, she feels like you stole from her. And so that word travels. And so I do feel like there's some truth to certain rumors and certain things, and we can't clear them all up.
No, absolutely. I can sit here for you for 10 hours and it will still not be cleared up. I can talk to the camera, each angle, and I can leave here today and people are still going to think whatever they want of me. I can't change everyone's perception.
I tell people this, focus on your community. Focus on the people who are already showing interest in what you have going on. Focus on the people who are already contributing financially, supporting your brand, coming out, already showing you love. I think trying to correct the perception of what people think of you, because I was doing that for a long time. I like to dress a certain way. I like to, have a good time when I go out, and for a while, because I'm trying to rebrand, I wouldn't dance a certain way in the club, and I wouldn't do certain things because I was afraid of what people would think about me. And I'm like, I'm trying to rebrand. Here I am trying to rebrand. I can't twerk on couches. What are they going to think? But then I got to a point, my song came on, and my legs started jiggling, and I'm just like, I want to dance. And I'm just having a good time, and I'm not going to be excusable. I'm not going to excuse myself for having a good time, knowing I have no malicious intentions or any promiscuous intentions behind it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. Fuck people.
And that's the great thing about this generation, though. I feel like this generation, we're not so typical Hollywood, where it's like you got to be so prim and proper. I feel like we have plethora of people, from Sweetie, the super classy girls, to Sexy Red, who's just staying true who she is. You know what I mean? So I just feel like that's the good thing about this generation, that it's like you don't really have to act or be a certain way. I just feel like you just have to be you.
Be you. Separation. And if you get separated from a certain group of people, maybe you weren't supposed to be there.
Right.
I think right now, I think the biggest thing is people trying to fit in groups and classes that they don't belong in.
Right.
And because social media has said, okay, well, this is where you need to be this type of person, or this is who you need to hang out with to be respected. And it's like bullshit. I done been around people who are supposed to be the most prestigious, and I'd be like, yo, fuck this shit, bro. I don't want to, is Mama Empanadas open? Because I'm ready. I want to go get some food and kick this shit. I don't want to do this shit no more. This is not fun.
No,
These people are not entertaining, and they're not really nice people. I don't give a fuck to be around them.
No, and for me, I just feel like separation, what I'm dealing with right now personally, is not really a breakup or anything. It's more so like just trying to separate the brand Ernis Blanco versus the stylist Ernis Blanco. Because I just feel like now it's kind of like people kind of box me in since the show, like, oh, well, you're just a washed up reality TV, or just what are you gonna do next? What's next for the reality TV?
Not
aspect?
washed. Nigga gotta be washed a couple times, cleaned a couple times to be washed. And y'all niggas is still wearing them shits from 10 years ago. So
right now it's just like pretty much not a race against time, but just pretty much just separating the stylist. Oh, I'm going to continue to work with clients. And what's next for Ernis Blanco? What's the next show he could get on? What's the next thing for him?
Right.
So that's what I'm like dealing with right now, separation. But I know with God by my side, like he always is, I just feel like it's going to be a breeze. Obviously, we all go through a point in our lives where it's kind of like a writer's block type of thing. But I just feel like as long as you have faith and as long as you feel like there's just that light at the end of the tunnel, you can keep going.
That's where I'm at right now, too. I'm in a space where I'm separating Holiday the personality and Holiday the brand.
Right.
Holiday the brand is a philanthropist, a mentor. She is a businesswoman, serial entrepreneur. And then Holiday the personality, she's fun. She wants to get fucked up sometimes on Casamigos. She wants to twerk on couches, be on private jets, buy diamonds, shop, do crazy, just go crazy.
Right.
And the brand is a lot more sophisticated. It's a lot more talk to me nice, yeah. This podcast is sponsored by Golden Curves. What is Golden Curves, you ask? Guys, you want to stay fine, you want to stay snatched, you want to stay fit, go shop. We got waist trainers, we got fajas, we got body shapers, we got sweatbands, we got all the goodies over there, ladies. So listen, don't miss out. Everything is on sale right now. Everything is on sale right now. So go shop. Summer's right around the corner. Yeah. And that's why I wrote this ebook. It's called How to Become a Boss Bae with Holiday.
Period.
Because it's like, I still want to be bae.
Right.
I still want to be that girl.
But you want to be a boss in the same aspect.
But I want to be in the boss. So how do I find that happy medium? And I know other women out there are struggling with figuring that out too. So I had to do this ebook for my sisters so they could understand what I'm going through and how I'm overcoming, chasing my dreams, failures, loss, love, trying to get to where you want to be within the means and morality of what you deem as being still a good person, but you still got to be like we said earlier, forget those people, forget what they think, forget what, especially if they're not the people helping put you in these rooms.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter their opinions.
Yeah.
And to piggyback off what you said, I definitely love my ladies. I love my women down, but I definitely want to do something for the men, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like, totally off topic, but I definitely want to do something a little deeper for the men. Like I want to open my own like nonprofit, like, you know, kind of like men survivors, like rape victims, because I was a rape victim growing up. Like when I was 8 years old, I got like raped a couple times by like somebody who was like way older than me. And I just feel like by the time I spoke about it, it was like, number one, it was too late. And then the person that was on my case, the police officer, he just looked at me like, well, you're a guy and you like men, so...
No.
And I swear to God. So ever since that point moving forward, I was just like, I want to do something for men because I just feel like
there's a lot of people, not men that have
been through things, being molested,
and they don't want to talk about it because they're afraid somebody's going to say, "Oh, well, you're gay now."
Right. Or even if a woman rapes them, it's kind of like, well, what are you complaining about? You're straight, so you should be happy a woman
so
threw her pussy.
So the question is if it's done when it's done to a man, we're more lenient to the fact that it's not abuse and it's not rape and it's not sexual. The person's not a sexual predator because it's a man. It's a boy. He got to grow up at some time.
Right.
But you're stealing a person's innocence still,
right, for sure.
Whether it's a female or a man. I don't think a lot of people speak out. I think that would be a great thing to do because it would be a safe space.
No, I definitely want it to be a safe space, and especially like for gay people like myself, because there was a point in my life where I kind of did struggle with my sexuality because I don't know if that experience was that made me the person I am today, like the gay person I am today, or if it was just I was just meant to be or born gay. So that was something I struggled with a lot until I got to the point in my age where I was like, you know what, this is just who I was born. I was born gay.
So you feel like you can be born gay?
I do.
So you feel like you were born gay?
I do. I feel like
there was no influence, no Barbie dolls, no nothing that made you like, this is why this is. Maybe you saw a penis or something.
No, I feel like honestly,
and you saw it and couldn't unsee it.
I think back even before that situation happened, and I just think back like I think back. I remember going to Toys R Us as a little kid. My parents were. Shout out to my dad, he's not done. Shout out to my dad, he was a scammer, so I was having everything growing up, you know what I mean? So he was just going to let loose in Toys R Us, just get whatever you want, and he will always find me in the Barbie aisle, always in the Barbie aisle.
And what would he say?
Oh, this is not for girls, this is not for boys, you got to go to the boys aisle. He would take me to the cars.
And society will tell you that apart now and be like, let them play.
Yeah, but back then it was kind of like, it was very gender influence. So it's like, if you're a boy, you play with cars, NASCAR, wrestlers. Now, if you're a girl, you play,
Ernest, if you have a kid, your son,
okay,
in the Barbie aisle, what are you saying?
Personally, I'm going to just be completely honest with you. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I would not want my kid to be gay. I would not want my kid to be gay.
Why?
Because, number one, okay, I'm going to tell you the honest truth. It's because I just feel like gay people go through a lot of hardships that we don't really, I know you guys are probably tired of, oh my God, every month is the rainbow and we got to be so sensitive towards gay people and stuff like that. Trust me, I'll be on the same boat too. It's like, oh my God. So I'm not even pro gay, super rainbow flags. I'm not that, but meaning we know that even if people smile in our faces while we walk the room, they're judging us look at this faggot or look at this bitch. So I just don't want my kid to go through the same things I went through growing up. And then on top of that, it's I don't see me being 50 and gay.
We talked about, okay, so me and Ernest were together one day, and he was like, I'm not going to be an old gay guy. And so I happened to see a meme of two older gay guys. They were probably in their 70s in thongs, kissing on the sand. And I sent it to Ernest, and he was like, see, this is what I don't want. I was like, wait. Okay, so For the people, because they don't understand what we're talking about. Why don't you want to be an elder man and be gay? And then I want to also tackle the fact that why a lot of older men wait until they get into their late 60s and late 50s to come out to the world, the Caitlyn Jenners and all that stuff, to come out to the world and say, hey, I've been having these urges and liking men for so long, and I've been with my wife, I done made a family, I done had kids, I got kids in college, and now I don't care, who cares, you know? Like,
so for me, I feel like why I would not want to be a senior gay is because it's just like,
senior gay is crazy.
Why I wouldn't want to be that is because it's like, for what? Like, why am I doing that? Like, for what? Like, and then on top of that, it's like, I don't think I met a guy to make me fall in love to be like, oh, I can see me being 80 years old with you and just dying growing old. No, like, I just feel like at the age of like 55, if I have something serious, it's like, okay, babe, like, we could keep.
But how are you going to transition that to being with a woman? Okay, so now.
No, I wouldn't be with a woman. I would just be single.
Okay.
I would just be single, but I wouldn't be with a woman because at that point, it's like, child, it's 50 years of you doing X, Y, and Z, you can't take that back.
I was going to say that because how is the woman going to eat that? She supposed to just eat that?
You feel me? So she can't take that back. Exactly what I'm saying. But I just feel like maybe I could.
Who would be your ideal woman if you was going to be like, I won't be with her and she's enough? Who you think? Oh, you would be craving some D still.
No, like a woman for me that is like, not now, because I just feel like I'm living my best life being gay now. It's like, I got so much men.
Living my best life is crazy.
Living my best life, I got so much shit to explore yet that I have not explored.
Right.
So I just feel like for me, the ideal girl, before I came to the terms that I was gay, I was always into tomboys, like tomboy girls.
Like a Tiana Taylor?
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody like that. Somebody who just, you give that androgynous look, where it's like.
She might bend you over.
And put a strap.
Oh, okay.
Okay, period.
I'm not knocking it. I'm not. Okay, so we're not gonna be senior gay.
No senior gay. And to piggyback to the question you said, why most men wait till their 60s or 70s to come out? Honestly, back then, I feel like it's because there was not that support system in the house or that the home made you feel like, ugh, look at this gay person. So you probably automatically, damn, if they judging that person like that, they gonna judge me crazy. Now, this day and age, why I feel like it's happening a little bit more is because of propaganda. I feel like it's being pushed out there. Anywhere you go, I had my nephew come up to me the other day. My nephew is 9 years old. 9 years old, telling me in his elementary school there's rainbow posters. Why does that need to be exposed to children? Like, it's just, to me, like, I get it, inform the world, like, so nobody will judge us, but it's like, I grew up watching not Cinderella, but princesses and queens kissing kings all the time. That never once made me feel like, okay, I gotta go kiss a girl. Did I have girlfriends? Yes, but I still turned out to be gay. So I just feel like, I don't know.
You don't have to push it onto the children the way they are.
You don't. And I just feel like this is just my take on things.
Right.
You know?
Right, because you're in the hot seat and you hear with Holiday.
And I might get a lot of flack for this.
It's okay.
But I just feel like even with, you have some people who feel comfortable with their 10, 11-year-old, 10-year-old, 9-year-olds coming out as transgender. And to me, that's crazy. Yeah. Because it's like, you don't even know what you really fully like.
You don't even know how to put your shoes on.
Exactly. Right. I feel like I accept my children for whatever they are. If at the age of 15, 16, you could still tell me, hey, this is what I like. Okay, cool. Let's do it.
Right.
But you're not going to make a life-changing decision at the age of 9 years old. No. You're not going to do it.
No.
You're not. You're not going to do it.
Ernest wants kids.
I do want kids.
Okay,
but I want my own kids.
Are you hunching for them, or are you going to the bank, to the fertility bank? How you gonna do it?
I feel like I look good.
You want to bust a nut in something?
I feel like I look good. I feel like I could do that. I feel like I look good. I feel like I could do that. I feel like I gotta pay for it, and then on top of that, I just feel like
there's a woman somewhere that's like
out there that's gonna be my baby mom.
I just want to be a baby mother. I waited long enough to have kids. I haven't found the right one. And you have good genes, clearly.
Thank you.
Yeah, you make a pretty baby. So I don't see why not. And I think he got the bag. So.
And there's one girl. I'm not gonna.
So you paying her rent? You taking care of her once you impregnate her? You taking care of her
for the time being? Yeah. For the whole 9 months, yeah.
Okay, Trick
I'll
Daddy.
take care of her. I'll take care of her. Like, I'll take care of her needs. If she wants me, obviously she's not gonna be able to work.
Yeah.
So I'll take care of her rent. I'll take care of what you need. You feel me? What I do want is though, when you have the kid, I want you to sign all rights away to me. Like I want you in my child's life if I want you in my child's life. I don't want you to feel like you're a mother to my child, because you're not. I'm paying you for a service. You know.
Surrogate.
Not even paying you, but I'm taking care of you. You know, I'm making sure you're good. I'm making sure.
That's a surrogate. And surrogates not only get taken care of, they get a stipend for their services. So you take care of their needs, of where they live at, their bills and everything. And then once that's over, you know, she gets 100, it's like $100K for, you know, like you can't just take the baby and now what? I'm walking around with a hanging uterus. And I'm supposed to just go back to work and say, well, thanks, have a good time, contact
I will say.
like, call me if you need anything.
Call me if you need anything.
Yeah.
No, I will say, okay, that's fine. They could probably be a part of the kid's life, but I just don't want it to be, it's already confusing the kid growing up to be like 2 dads, a mom. I don't know.
And a cow.
And
like, what the fuck is going on?
I just feel like I need to really thoroughly think about it, but.
Yes, you do, because a surrogate, you pay her for a service. You guys signed a contract. And everything is included in that package. So he's not paying rent. You pay her a one-time price.
Right.
So you are paying for it. So what I was saying for you, so you don't have to pay for it, is meeting a girl who's like, hey, I want to be a mom. You need a mom. You need a mom.
You do.
You need a mom.
You
What,
do.
You gonna breastfeed the baby?
I am personally not going to breastfeed the baby, and on top of that, I am going to be having a very busy schedule.
Right. So you want, not only you want the mom figure there, right? You want a great babysitter.
Yeah.
And so you're moving, you're shaking, you still the pappy.
My biggest fear though
and you
is
still have one of those, so therefore you are the provider and the protector by God.
My biggest fear though is that I just don't want my kid to like. I gotta really sit down and think about it, but I just don't want my kid to be confused.
He would just grow up knowing this is my mom, this is my dad, my dad's gay. This is what it is.
Yeah. Honestly, I think you are right. Honestly, I think having that woman influence, honestly, might prevent my biggest fears, which is my biggest fear, honestly, is for my kid to come out being gay.
Yeah, he has to know, like, okay, because mommy at some point is going to go date a man.
Right.
She's gonna go get busy, like, you know what I'm saying. She love you, but you're not coming over there dropping off no
definitely
dick.
not. I'm definitely not doing that. I'm gonna be in my own house dropping that off.
Wait a minute. Okay, so so we are on Hot Wit Holiday, and things do get a lot spicy around here, not a little bit. So I asked you one of the wildest things you ever did. You told me you ate some cootie cat. When did you eat this cootie cat? Who cootie cat was it, and how was it? Like, speak of the devil.
Whoa, okay.
Because I heard I watch a lot of gay porn, and they be eating the cootie cat better than the straight men and the gay and the lesbian women.
I would just say 2020 was a crazy year.
This is 2020.
That was 4 years ago. We were dancing on our
fresh.
phones. We were just doing anything to get by. And it was one drunk.
You sold some head?
No, I didn't sell some head.
Oh.
It was just kind of like, it was a drunk night. We were out the country. We were playing Truth or Dare, and it was just kind of like, well.
I dare you to eat some coochie?
Yeah, and it's like, okay, we already in the pool, and you already over here like, so girl, let's go.
Was it good? Did you like it? Or was it like you just licked it on the, and then what about
Yeah, for me, it wasn't like a, you know, I ain't dig in there, you know. I ain't dig in there. It was just kind of like a, you know.
You didn't.
No, it wasn't none of that.
Okay,
no.
so you didn't really.
Because it was like it was in front of people. I did it. It was like in front of 3 people that I did.
Okay, and so like, and what did she moan? Was it a moan?
Yeah, it was kind of like a, all right, stop. Like, you know, I'm not gonna put on blast like that.
Right,
though.
But do you think she wants some more?
I hope not, cause we friends.
You hope she don't want to. What if she did want some more? Would you give it to her?
I hope not, cause we friends.
But I'm saying, would that jeopardize your friendship if she asked for some more head? Like a middle if you get a 2:00 text message from her.
I don't think I will get that because, first of all, she don't even live in the same state I do.
But let's just say, hypothetically, she's in town. Gay guys, comment, let me know how you feeling. I want to know. your girlfriend, your homegirl, you know, because you're the gay friend.
Not my homegirl. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this.
One of your homegirls. It
like
was a mutual friend.
A mutual friend.
Okay,
it's
but
a
she
mutual
knows
friend.
that you don't go that way, and she does. She likes men, and she never knew your mouth worked like that. And that night, that truth or dare, she happened to get some good head. It was like, wow. And now she's hitting you up, asking for more. Are you dubbing your friend? Are you telling her, no, I only like boys?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like, girl, you bugging. Like that was a one night thing. I was off some ecstasy. We was drunk, girl. It was just a one time thing.
One time thing.
We not doing no, and it was out the country too. So that's what made it more like, all right, like I can't be a pussy and call out this dare. Had it been in the Bronx or something, I would have looked at that bitch like, bitch, you crazy. But we in a different country, so it's, you know, can bend the rules a little bit, just a little bit.
We got Ernis Blanco here.
Got Ernis Blanco here, y'all.
The what?
Future millionaire, first gay president. I don't know how I'm gonna get there though, but
well, from the looks of things, you'll be good, because I heard the politicians and the higher ups, that's how they rolling anyway. They just trying to keep it a secret.
Oh, they definitely rolling like that.
Yeah, so I don't think you'll have a problem getting into those secret doors and those secret rooms from what we see is going on right now in the world.
Because there's a lot going on in the climate, child.
Yeah, it's really hot right now. We're going to take a break, guys. Make sure you go like, subscribe, comment, share, do all those good things. Go follow Ernis Blanco. And yeah, it's your girl, Holiday the Golden Child.
You're watching Hot Wit Holiday.